Hi guys, I'm gonna quickly record part 2 of the breeding guide. Hope you enjoyed part 1. Now, the first thing that I want to discuss, which I failed to mention in the first guide, is egg groups. And egg groups are important because it determines what Pokemon are able to breed with what other Pokemon. So the reason that we chose Spinda to breed with our Torchic is because Torchic has Field as one of its egg groups, and Spinda is both Field and Humanoid. So that means that Spinda could also breed with, say, Abra, which is very useful, having that ability. You could breed with Machamp or Rattata or something like that. Okay, so enough about that, which you can look up the various egg groups and determine which egg group you'll need to use and which breeders are best for that egg group. Oftentimes it's shared ones like this because then you can stack up tons of them knowing that you'll use them eventually. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to prepare to, prepare for trouble and make it double, you feel me? So right now we've got our Torchic, which is Adamant Nature, which means we were successful in our first breed. The IVs currently are all over the place. I mean, they're not bad. They definitely could be worse, especially given that I bought it from, like, trash on the GTL, so can't really complain about that one. But we're going to start and we're going to achieve perfection. That is the goal. So we have our natured Torchic. We're still going to need an Everstone because after this breed, we don't want to lose Adamant, okay? And we have our Spinda, which we bought a defense brace from this girl right here. You see? And it's in the exact same order as the stats, so A, B, C, D. The C brace is what we needed, defense. So, we're going to equip that brace, throw it onto Spinda, and now we go out to the breeder. Let's go ahead and run out there, and let's drop it on And you'll notice that this time, when we put it in, you'll notice that the defense IV now lights up green, and there is no longer a range like it had before, where it would say 3 to 13 based on 3 to 13. Essentially, what's happening now is we are locking in this defense because of the defense brace, and we are locking in this nature because of the Everstone. It basically ignores the mother's defense from now on for this breed. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and throw it in the breed grinder. Boom. Yes, we are sure because everything checks out. It's exactly how we want it. 31 defense and our adamant. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and send it to the breed grinder. Let's see if we got lucky. Nope, we didn't. So we're gonna have to wait a little while, and while we wait, let's sort out our next breed. So we know because let me open up a paint document. Okay, so we're going to start with a Pokemon N, which was female. N. And we had to breed it with a Pokemon C that was male. And the result will have to be female because we need to keep our species throughout. So now we will refer to this as CN because it's a C-natured mother, okay? So what we will need in order to create a CN compatible breeder is we have to share at least one of these attributes, and nature isn't an attribute you can choose because Everstone, even if both parents are adamant, it won't keep adamant. It'll just randomly pick. So the only ones that count are the actual IV stats. So now what we're going to do, we're going to refer to this list. We need a male and a female. One has to be C because C is the only one here. One has to be C. So let's mark that down. We've got our C. Doesn't matter if it's the mother or the father. So let's actually put that in black text for now. We've got our C, and it looks like we've got a whole lot of male C's. So we'll use a male C. And let's actually remove one of those lines because we used one last breed. So we've got a male C. Whoops. Got a little too excited with the undo button. So we've got our male C. And then what do we have a lot of for females? Let's go B or A. Why not? No, let's do A. Whatever. Okay, so we've got a female A. So we're going to have a CA, and the CA plus the CN. When we make our CA breeder, it's going to be male. So we're going to have our CA, and our CA plus our CN is going to be a CAN, a CA nature. Okay? So let me go ahead and write that down. A can. We're getting a can. We started out with a Torchic and now we got a can. What the hell is going on? This is ridiculous. Can of what? Can of whoop ass. Woohoo! Got a Blaziken. Kick you in the face again. Woohoo! Alright. So, given that information, let's go ahead and open up. Let's look for 31 defense, and we know that we need a male of this, and I believe we can actually use a Psyduck, so screw it. Psyduck, you're going in the breed grinder. And then we need 31 HP, which we can use any male. So we're not going to use that Meowth because it's a 2X, and we don't want to waste our 2X without any reason. So we're going to grab the 2 braces that are necessary, which will now be HP, buy, and defense, buy. We're going to run out to the breeder. First of all, we equip them. Make sure you equip the right brace to the right breeder. That's why these names are really useful, because I know this one's HP, and this one's defense. So we go to pick it up. As promised, it belongs to you. We do want it, and we do want a specific gender. Again, female. So that means that full 21,000. Unfortunately, we gotta pay it every single time we breed that natured mother. Every single time. But what's nice is that the breeders that we're using to build it up, you don't have to pay that much. You have to pay 5,000 every other breeder. And I'll show you why that's true. Oh, geez. I grabbed both males. Whoops. This is that, you know, a very progressive breeding system. So let's go ahead and unequip our brace HP, and we're going to deposit our HP Spinda, and we're gonna have to grab a female HP Spinda. 31 HP. We could actually grab this Growlithe, but I'm going to leave that for the time being. So, throw Spinda in there. Let's make sure that's not like a 2X or anything like that. Nope. Totally legit to use that. Close out, and let's run back over to the breeder. Hey, it's Wiz! Also, I promised Jean that I would shout her out. So I'm going to shout out everybody in the chat. Sir Oswald. He is the one who lent me this hat, and he is fantastic. He's also loaning me a choice band, which is just, you know, can't thank him enough. Monkey D. Matthew, the leader of NRI, which is an awesome team. Then we've got Ghost Tech, I saw, who is really trying to live up to his name with a full ghost team. He said he's got 13 total boxes of amorphous breeders, which are ghost breeders. So You know, he's going to try and make his name very accurate. Okay, so now we're gonna run up to Mr. Breeder, Mr. Daycare Man. You want a daycare, you go to him. Captain tying knots, drinking out of cups, being a bitch. All right, so if you notice, now we've got 2 green stats, defense and HP. And that is because HP is being locked from the mother's side and defense is being locked from the father's side. We're able to do this because we don't care about the nature. You'll notice that nature right now is random. All right? And the issue, the reason that we're losing a lot of our abilities is because the parents don't really share any ability sets, so the child will only be able to learn what is shared, which is basically like tackle and nothing really else. Maybe TMs and stuff. So we're going to keep it, and now we wait. Let's check. Nope, we didn't get lucky. Alright, so for the time being, I am going to pause the video. Check out my pillar of hats. I want a pillar of hats. That's what I want. I want to be able to like lay down on the beach in Vermilion and just like have a hat touch down in Hoenn. That's what I want. That's my dream, you know. So anyway, I'm going to cut this video off and I hope you enjoyed. Like I said in the last video, like, favorite, subscribe, and all that good stuff. It helps a lot, and I will be continuing this guide. We're going all the way to 6 times 31, baby. Woohoo!